Katie and I ran our first Magic pre-releases over the weekend. It was pretty sick. It was a lot of work leading up to it. Like the last couple of months have been pretty intense, pretty
It's
stressful.
been my life.
Yeah, it's been both our lives. But
I've been hesitant to say too much to my colleagues about it in case it sounds like I have another job.
that's
Genuinely.
reasonable.
It was
So
so
this
much
could be Wanderer. We can make a 4/3 packs on turn 1, which is pretty good. Then Buffer Dervish, just like on board for tempo, and then play Sandswell. So that actually seems fine, and we're not unlikely to draw something off the Science First Wishes. Whoa, that reanimation artifact sounds totes ridiculous. I think that is a reasonable description of Reliquarian, but as with all Reliquarian decks, it's so clunky. Like, it doesn't really help. I did lose to it when I got the list when I played against Stark on ladder and lost to that combo. And was like, whoa, that was sick. Can I get your list? But I don't think I've actually pulled it off myself. I did attack with the Reliquarian once, but it was just it was like pretty medium. I needed some attack power to hit my opponent with. I'd like to see a Dying Wish Vet in a control shell as opposed to a mid-range shell. It seems like it would do better. What's Dying Wish Vet like with not Corporeal Cadence, Corpse Combustion? Celebrant. Opponent's gonna do scary stuff. Well, let's say they're like a random 4/3 that I can't control. Dustgriever's not bad. Second pack's not so useful. Yes, okay. Now we just need to find a Pantheran. The Serix. Oh, that deck. Yeah. Crucible. So, are you talking about the Unseven Serix deck that Icicle plays? Because apparently that's pretty strong. I would like to try that out. But Icicle does also play Ray in it, which is a bit greedy. No, that actually sucks. That's really awkward. This list doesn't have Blood Tier Alchemist in it, so I might have to just bounce the Mithron Wanderer. Oh wait, no, I can't yet. Yeesh. Time to take 7, yeah! Take 7 and then play a 5/4 flyer, I suppose? Do I replace this? I think I replace this Reliquarian. Ooh, Spelljam is good. I mean, we actually get a decent amount of value there. I mean, the 2/2s, this one's going to die, but... In fact, I buff this instead. Because this can die for free, but then my opponent... Then I get a wish. This dying for free, I don't get anything. No, let's do this, because then if my opponent spends removal on it, I get the wish back. And this Dervish is extraneous. The Serix got changed since Icicle played that deck. Probably not as good anymore. Apparently he's still playing it. Like, he was talking about it on Discord the other day. What was the change? I don't actually remember there being one. Oh, they just made it... Oh, they made it cheaper. Stats changed from 8/6 to 6/5. Hey, that seems way better. 6 mana for that? It's pretty good. Whoa. That's a chunky boy. I feel like returning this to my opponent's hand is in order. Or do me smoke. Me no smoke. Ooh. Nope, not as good as Sunsoul Reader. And also not as good as killing this egg with my flyer. Giving units that don't normally flying is hilarious because they move really, really slowly. I'm not going to get Mercantored. Celebrant can get ignored for now. Could theoretically Reliquarian next turn. Right, we take this mana tile, jam Reliquarian, sacking this. Attack for 7. Unless this dies, obviously. We don't reanimate much, but it's reasonable tempo. I mean, I haven't tried it, and if Icicle still plays it, then I guess I'm wrong, but you're usually trying to get a Serix via N7 anyway. Well, it's not to say you're wrong. I think the deck is probably still okay, though. Like, the idea is, like, I think the idea is just a bonkers value play. Ether Master, I like it. We've got a third wish and a second wish, so we can get some damage in. Second wish, this punch face. But I really want to get rid of this 3/9 because it's going to eat all my stuff. I can Blood of Air these 2, but I don't get a ton of pressure at that point. Or I can second wish, third wish, and hit face for 10. That's a bit cute. Yeah, let's get rid of this, I think. Rashes is also mediocre. Yeah, this is probably a Blood of Air turn. It's a bit passive, but that's okay. Get rid of that. Make bodies. Spread out a bit to play around Mercantor. And go. This is not great. So I'm trying to keep this slightly alive because we can get some value off it with Reliquarian, but I can't imagine giving Storm Kage flying. I think it has the slowest animation of all. God, I don't even remember what that card looks like when it moves. Yeah, there's actually quite a few ways to get a wall that flies. Aspect of the Worm is probably my favourite answer though. Is Xerix supposed to be a robot, an alien, or what? Xerix is a human being in a very sophisticated suit made of glass and stone and obsidian and high technology that's fused to his body that acts as a hermetic, basically a survival suit. And it's something that all Vitruvians have when they come of age. It's basically power armor for living in the desert. Xerix is a human protected by high techno stuff and sand. That's probably a better way of putting it. I kind of want to rashes this egg. I mean, I don't want to rashes that egg, but I think I have to rashes the egg. Dust Drinker is medium. No! More bad cards. Stop it. Fine. Let's do... What if I just leave the egg up and do Spelljammer, Psych and Wish? No, they'll probably kill me or something. The lore in this game is pretty cool. Right. Time to go face. Bam. Kill this. Waste a perfectly good Rashes Curse. Put some random bodies into play. What are my Pantherans, damn it? Amara's good, actually. We can do Amara into Reliquarian if the Amara doesn't die. But Pantheran would be the ideal draw. Xerix's lore tells about how he became a Vitruvian, I think. Yeah, basically. It's like his relationship with his father and stuff. Oh my god. I mean, that is fine. That took my opponent's entire turn to remove. I will take that. Not a problem. Also, despite my hideously inefficient use of cards, I'm actually on the same amount of hand size as they are. Right, come on, Pantheron. We can do this. Let's buff this one, or do I want to go face? I would quite like to remove this Ether Master, actually. Pantheron, Pantheron, Pantheron. Pantheron! I will also accept double Amara Healer, that seems fine. Nice. Maybe I should have put this here, actually, so the Kujata couldn't hit... Oh no, if my opponent hits it with themselves, they die. That also works. Who needs a Reliquarian when you can kill your opponent with minions? Back-to-back Amara seem pretty good. I agree. Dan, I'm so in the mindset of Magic where your creatures heal after your turn. It's really annoying to go back and forth, isn't it? Between different card games. Oh god. Well, the Reliquarian wouldn't even do anything. But I can at least make my opponent eat some Amaras. All that. Jeez. Nice. Avoiding the dervishes is sensible. You could have perfect protected. Not exactly sure what you mean. But, as in, to move away and put the Amara here, where the other minions couldn't have hit it? Yeah, I realised that a little too late. I guess I'll just sacrifice this other Amara healer. Just a bunch of damage and annoyance. How do I play around Warbeast here? Like this, probably. Double Dust Drink is not terrible here, actually. That's 3 damage out of hand. If they just eat this, they go to 2. So they'll have to produce more healing. Move your poop. Rip it. Oh, God. Oh, that was dumb. I was talking about walking 2 down and playing on top where it provokes Ignora. So I go to here and playing it there. Primal Ballast. Wowee. We Reliquarianing that. Not saying it's better, but it's what I would have done, I think. Fair enough. I have wondered about playing Ulkian and Wanderer, and whether that's any good. Right. Well, the problem is I finally get to combo off, but it doesn't matter because my opponent's just going to die before I can get any value. Rawr! I made some tutus! Reliquarian is so bad.